Praying that you walk with me in the name of Jesus.
I hear the storm and he ain't let go. Answer the Bible, he my breath though. Waves crashing, I can feel them all around me. Swimming in this grace, I'm trying to keep myself from drowning. The sun gon' shine on me. I said the sun gon' shine on me. I said the sun gon' shine on me. Look, the sun gon' shine on me. It's in the middle of the storm when he gon' show off best. All of you, none of me, I gotta show off less. Jesus, take me by the hand so you could guide my steps. Made this body out of dust and then he breathed my breath. God, I'm so amazed with the things you do. I'm so amazed with little faith it takes to make things move. You make something out of nothing, Jesus, here's 5 loaves. I'ma feed it to the masses as you feed my soul. Fire burning deep inside, can nothing take that flame. These bars don't mean a thing if they don't bring you fame. If I'm just tickling the ears, then this is all in vain. I promise that I'll stay if they don't.
This is back bumpers, so they're right here on this back wall, on the frame wall. You just grab them, push the clips in, and pull them out. So I did have a reverse camera going back to these wires before, but I took it out, so while I'm under here, might as well clean all this up, get rid of it. Okay, so while I was cutting all those reverse camera wires out, I got my my line for my air shocks, so I got to replace that line. Oh well. Okay guys, so you got like that bolt right there, you got like 4 of them going down the frame rail all the way up down that way. So every couple of feet or every 1.5 feet you got like 4 of them. Okay, so we had like one way in the back there, we had one right here in back of the tire. Now in front of the tire you have one, and you should have one right on this, right before the cab right here. Okay guys, so you're gonna need a size 30 star. Okay, so there you go. It takes 2 star bolts like that, and it takes one push-in pin like that on the bottom right here. And I already got mine pushed back because I pulled it out already. Okay, so we tilted up the bed to the passenger side. I went under here, it was full of mud, dirt. So before you pull your pump out, make sure you're really clean so nothing falls into your tank. But what I did is I blew it out with an air gun, and then I pressure washed the whole thing. Okay, so you want to just take these clips out. Got that one. And okay, so it's disconnected. Now I'm gonna have to get some fill pump release clips and release these lines on it. There is, sorry, one clip right there. You're gonna have to push that aside, then use a hammer and straight screwdriver and just kind of turn it. Okay, so that is it guys. Now we could pull this whole pump out. Took some pulling, but we got it out. Okay guys, so I'm over here redoing the fill pump. These lines went through here to the fill pump, and these ain't E85 compatible, so I'm gonna have to order some that are. Anyway, I guess a couple days we'll get back to the build of the fill pump E85 drop-in, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, these right here is what you see is for the air shocks. I ordered new line for the air shocks so that way I can fix the problem I made. Stupid like me and you cut your air shock lines, there they are. It's a replacement kit. Not too bad, like 15 bucks, you get the whole kit. Anyway, if you need any, that's the part number right there. Okay guys, so this is what we need here. They're E85 compatible. It only took a couple days to get them in from Amazon, so if you want some, I think they're less than $20, not very expensive at all. So let's get this all put back together again. Another thing is, if you're trying to put these on, it will not go on. So you're gonna have to heat the tip with a heat gun or a torch, lightly heat it, don't overdo it, slide it on and it go on perfectly. Okay, so that side's on. Then I gotta do the pump side, and we should be good to go. I will add a couple of clips on them, don't want them to get loose. we go. Got the hose on there. Put a clamp on there so that way, you know, it's just a little safety precaution. Another thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna solder these wires together. I took the clip off. There's no need for a big old giant clip in there, so I took the clip off. I'm just gonna do wire to wire, solder it. I'm using some heat shrink on it. Make sure you put at least double the heat shrink. I mean, it is in a fill tank. Another thing I did, if you look right there, I drilled a hole in it so that way I can run a bolt through there, and the bolt is set up on this side here, and it'll hold the fill pump from floating up. So once the fill pump's in, that bolt will hold it from floating up. It ain't gonna go nowhere.
I tried to do it on my own and it didn't work. Ended up face down all up in the dirt. See, I can't do it on my own. I need the one that's on the throne. I try to wiggle my way.
This is what they gave me with the fill pump. Look, these ain't 100% gas proof or waterproof, if you want to call it that. But you can see all these clips they gave me. So the reason why I'm telling you this, if you guys are worried about doing the soldering and soldering your wires together and not using these clips, you can see that they're not 100% liquid proof. But right here, the way how tight I put the shrink wrap on here, I think we're better off with that. Okay guys, so we're all connected, we're all soldered up on the wires. Remember, it's red to gray, black to black. Filters on. You can see that bolt I put in there. And if you look in there, you can see how it will hold the fill pump in place. And that's it, guys. We'll put the bucket back on and start reinstalling it back into the truck. There we go. It's all assembled. Make sure when you put it in, you put your float in first, drop it down, and you do have some spring in action if you need to. And make sure your seal is on and it seals up perfectly. You might want to put a little bit of grease on here, just lightly, just so it'll slip in real easy. Okay, there it is. It's back in. The same way you took it off, you put it back on. Use a hammer and a flat screwdriver. It's all in. Just make sure that clip is back in its place. And that's it. What I want to do is just turn the ignition on. Make sure it's prime and fill back to the injectors. Ice cold. Haven't been started in a whole month. There we go. Fill pressure is a lot higher on this new fill pump. So I'm gonna have to lower the fill pressure just a couple of dashes there. Get it right at 60. I'll run 60 PSI on E85. Okay guys, so everything's done. There's no fuel leaks. Hold on, let me turn the truck off. I'm sure you guys couldn't hear me with all that exhaust. It's pretty loud. But anyway, everything's done. No fuel leaks, nothing like that. So all we got to do is put the gas tank back in. Put all the clips back in for all the tail lights and the license plate lights and all that stuff. Drop the bed, tighten it up, and we'll be good to go. Oh yeah, there's one more thing I need to do. I got to put that new line for my air shock in there. Then we'll be good to go. First, I'm going to replace the airline cable for the air shocks. So let me get that done. So that's done. We ran the line over the tire, back underneath the license plate. Now we'll work on dropping this bed. Okay, we're down to the last 4 bolts to hold the bed down. What I did on my impact, I ran a short extension, a really long extension, and it's kind of a swivel tip and extension, so that way we can just get it in there no matter what angle it's in.
To the day I'm in the dirt, yeah. Jesus
Okay guys, the bed is back down. Everything's been tightened up. We got the E85 pump in there. Of course, we're getting a little more fuel pressure, but that's because the E85 pump is a bigger pump. But anyway, we're running around 65 right now, which ain't bad, but I want to drop it back down to 60 PSI. That way we keep everything safe. But anyway, please subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, hit that notification bell for future videos. God bless each and every one of you. Thanks for watching.